everybody.
Hello.
Hey, this is so exciting. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. We're here on the Smokey Eye Event, and we are so pumped to be coming to you today. We're going to introduce ourselves here in a moment. But if you haven't already, go ahead and click the little link at the top that says allow my name to appear so we can see your names, because we'd love to. We're on a different server, and so that we love seeing who's on. So if you're just joining us, go ahead and tag your consultant. Tell her you're here. Tell her you're so happy she's here, or that you're here and she's here and you got invited, right? Because we're going to do a Smokey Eye today. So I am so pumped. All right, so real quick, we're going to do intros. And then I'm going to tell you how to get entries and all kinds of fun stuff like that before we jump into it, okay? So let's start with Tiffany. You want to tell them about you, girl?
Sure. I am Graves. I am director in Tallahassee, Florida, and I have been in Mary Kay for about 3.5 years, been a director for 2. And I am excited to be with you guys tonight to teach you a little bit about brows on top of the Smokey Eye. And that's it. Who's next?
I will go. Hey guys, so my name is Natalie Ballard. I'm a sales director out of Pittsburgh, Kansas, and I have been in Mary Kay for 6 years, been a sales director for 3 years. We just wrapped up our second card just a year ago, which is super exciting, so fun. And so I've been married for 21 years and I have an 11-year-old daughter, Bailey. So anyway, we are just excited to be here. As you can see, I look a little bit crazy. I have one eye on and one eye off. So we're going to fix that here in a little bit. So we're going to have some fun and take lots of notes.
Yay! And let me tell you about me, and then I'm going to tell you how it's going to work today. We're so excited. So I'm Nicole, and I have been with Mary Kay for 11 years now, a sales director for 9. And when I started my business, I was a stay-at-home mom with 3 little kids under 5, and I was, I wouldn't say I was bored because I love my kids. It was fun being at home, but I just was like, I want some interaction with people. And I want to have fun. I want to learn how to do my own makeup. And with Smokey Eye being the topic today, I knew nothing about makeup, like zero. So I was somebody who was looking for, kind of some tips on how to learn how to do it. So Mary Kay really taught me that. So I love it. And we drive a pink Cadillac. And so my kids love it because, well, some of them do. I know my daughter does at least. My boys are like, Mom, can you park a little farther away when you drop me off? Not really. They're learning to love it. But I love what we do. So we're excited because one of the big things that we do is we get to teach you how to do your makeup, how to take care of your skin. And so we're so grateful that you're joining us tonight. And I will say you are helping with a goal right now because you're helping with a goal. So we are in the final month of our seminar year, of our Mary Kay year. So it's really neat because ours run to June 30th. And so just because you're on today, just because you're here, you're helping your consultant be a face. Okay. So if you know a friend was supposed to be on that you invited and she's not here, tag her and call her and be like, get on, we got to help our consultant. Because this is such an exciting time. And so I know that many of you are joining to help for that reason. So we're just so pumped. So here's how you're going to get entries, okay? We're giving away lots of products. We're giving away 2 on live today. So really at the end, we're going to be announcing across with a fun banner who our winners are. And then there's others that we're going to do after the fact, okay? So we want to make sure that you get all the entries you can get. The more you comment, the better. So we want you interactive, asking questions, just really engaging and interacting today, and that's going to get you more and more entries, okay? And at the end, we'll have a survey for you to fill out to make sure you get your official entry at the end and count as a face for her. So we're going to make sure your consultant gets that to you, okay? All right, so we are going to, and I want to thank you for being on because you're going to have fun and you're going to learn some things. That's our goal today, all right? So I'm going to turn it over to Tiffany. She's actually going to start with our brows because we believe that brows are a big part of Smokey Eye, okay? So there's more to it than just a Smokey Eye. All right, so we're going to turn it over to Tiffany.
All right, just had to unmute real quick. Well, I am excited to share with you guys. This is one of my favorite things to do, eyebrows, just because I think they're so important when you are framing your face, getting ready for the day. Just to have a really good shape eyebrow is important. And so right now, if you've overplucked your eyebrows or, you haven't waxed them in, 3 or 4 months, if you've overplucked them, then definitely give them a chance to grow out so you can get that natural looking shape back. but also we have so many tools that will help you in the meantime as you continue to grow them out. So I want to talk to you about how to do the eyebrows and just the tools that we have to help you with that. So a couple things I'm going to talk to you about tonight are the brow pencil. This is our precision brow pencil. Some people just use this product. And we also have the brow tint. And so we have both products for you if you want to use them both. So I use them both every single day. And so what I want to talk to you about is how you're supposed to draw on your eyebrows and when you're doing it. And so with the precision brow pencil, you're going to focus on a couple things. So when you draw your eyebrows, you want to make sure that, first of all, that they are not, I'm trying to do this on the camera, sorry, y'all, that it lines up with the corner of your eye, the inner corner of your eye. You don't want it to go past that. You don't want to go to behind that. You want to make sure that it's lined up with the corner of your eye to make sure that it's framing that eye appropriately. The other thing is it's going to be at a 45-degree angle. So your natural arch, most of you have a natural curve in your eyebrow. And that's where you're going to draw in the natural curve. So we're really going to just follow the natural lines of your eyebrows to create a thicker, more volumized look. And we don't want you to look like, you stamped your eyebrows on, or, you have rainbows. Like, this is going to keep you naturally looking like you have more volume in your eyebrows. And so I'm going to start with the precision brow pencil. So this is how I do my eyebrows every morning, because as you can see, I have on this side, oh my gosh, this is so confusing. I have a scar here. So I have some hair that doesn't quite grow in. So there's a little bit of sparseness. As I age, we sometimes naturally lose some of our eyebrows and eyelashes and all of that. And so you can see here, it's not as thick in this area either. So usually I use my awesome eyebrow eyeliner brush. So this can give you can use this for your brows too. You can use it for you can use it for your eyebrows. If you're a little nervous to use the pencil, then you can use this end of the eyebrow brush. And you can use some eyeshadow, some lighter color that kind of goes in there and softly brings you in some more look. So what I like to do is use the spooled end, and I'm gonna comb up. And the reason I comb up is not to look like Spock, I promise, but it's just to identify where I need to fill in. And you'll come back over that with your volumizing tint. So I comb it up and you can see where I have some spaces. Oh, sorry, right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this in. And so we're going to start, when you draw in your eyebrows, you're going to start on the outer corner because you want to make sure that that area is not neglected. And so you want to make sure that you're combing that in, or combing that in appropriately first so that you don't miss out on that extension. Remember, you don't want it to go past, that was the third thing I didn't tell you, is you want to make sure that your eyebrow doesn't go past the outer corner of your eye. So here, outer corner, 45-degree angle. Oh my goodness, this is so hard, y'all. Sorry. And then lined up with the corner of your eye. So we're going to start with the outer corner, and we're just going to draw it down. I'm following the natural line of my eyebrows. All right, and I'm going to go on the inside as well. I'm kind of just drawing like a little triangle to meet it. All right, can you guys see that okay? So I'm making it a little thicker in there, as you can see, giving it a little bit more shape. All right, I'm gonna look in my mirror real quick. All right, make sure I got that covered. All right, and then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna actually meet it. I'm gonna go under the eyebrow, and you can see that I am not filling in yet, but you can see where I'm following the natural line of my eyebrow. So you just want to make sure that you're following that. So you're not, it's kind of like coloring inside the lines. That's what you want to do. So then I'm going to kind of go upward brush strokes in there to make it look like natural hairs. So you can see it's starting to fill it in and to make it look like natural hairs for you. So it doesn't look like it's just been stamped on or painted on. You want to make it look as natural as possible. And then you're going to go across the top line, and you're just going to follow that and meet the corner that you had created. Now remember, we've said this before, and I know you guys have heard this. Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So they do not have to be identical. But you see how it filled it in for me and gives it a nice natural look. Now you can stop here if you want to, like totally up to you. if that's what you're comfortable with and you're like, I'm good with that, I'm out the door. I love to add our volumizing brow tint. Okay, and so with the Precision Brow liner, we have 5 different shades. So we're going to have a shade for you, definitely for your eyebrows. This volumizing tint has 4 shades. I use the brunette for both because I have a little bit of redness in my hair. So if you're a redhead, I think brunette's a good color unless you're like really light, like blonde, then maybe a dark blonde color would look good, and so on. So, you know, just speak with your consultant what color you think would work best for you. So the purpose of the volumizing tint is a couple things. So it's going to help you volumize your eyebrows because it has little microfibers in there that attach to the eyebrows and actually give it a fuller look. The other thing is it's almost like hairspray for the eyebrows. So it's going to keep those eyebrows in place. You're not going to be moving around all day. But the great thing is they're not going to be stiff in the process. So you have the nice smooth eyebrows that are under control all day. And so this is what it looks like. So there's a little applicator end. It looks like just a little tiny spool. And so what I like to do is just kind of clean off the tip a little bit, especially if you're new with using it. But you can see there's little fibers on there. I don't know if you can see them or not. It's hard to tell. But what you're going to do, make sure you do the right eyebrow, is you're just going to comb it in. All right? You're just going to comb it in. And it's okay if you get it a little below. We'll fix it. But again, this is going to actually lay down those eyebrows that we combed up. You're going to put it in there. Now, if you do it too dark and you're worried about it, go back over with your eyebrow brush, an eyeliner brush, and just kind of spool it out a little bit. And you can soften the look a little bit for you, and it just kind of blends it out some. So it puts it together for you. And voila, your eyebrows are done. So like I said, a couple tips for you to write down: corner of your eye, 45-degree angle. Don't let it go past the outside of your eye. And that's how the eyebrows should be framing your face. And so again, they don't have to be perfectly matched because your eyebrows are not perfectly matched, and that's okay. Just get used to that. It's going to be all right. So you guys just play with that. You know, you can do your desired thickness for your eyebrows, a little thinner if you like it, a little thinner. I like the full eyebrow look. That's just my preference. So, all right. And one more product I'm going to talk to you about is our eye primer. And so I do recommend the eye primer, and we're about to do a smoky eye, which I know that you guys are here for, but we want to make sure that you have the whole picture before you get started. But eye primer is a really important tool to have in your arsenal. And the reason why is because we have a lot of oils and moistures naturally on our eyelids. And it can cause, you know, our eyeshadows to fade. It can cause them to crease, you know, and have issues like that. And so the great thing about priming the surface of the eyelid is that it creates that barrier for your eyeshadows when they go on to reduce their ability to crease on the lid or smudge. And so it also allows you to have a base for eye colors, because oftentimes we have a little bit of discoloration in our eyes, on the skin of our eyes, and so we don't get that true color that comes out. So a primer is going to help create that even skin tone on the eyes. And so I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It's a little bit of cream. It's a little white solution. You don't need a whole lot. It might be a little too much, sorry. And you're just going to put it on your eye like you would like an eye cream. Just kind of pat it in there. And you can put it all the way up. And yeah, I put a little too much, but you don't need this much, but I'm just saying. So you just put that on the eye, and you can see how it lightened it up. So it's going to give me a true color when we actually apply the eyeshadows in just a minute. All right, so eye primer, definitely a must. It's super inexpensive, you guys. Grab some of this. It's going to help, you know, keep your eye makeup in place all day. You want to increase or extend the wear of your eye color. This is a great way to do it. And so before I turn it over, I just want to tell you a couple things about our company that I absolutely love. As we're talking about products here, just so you know, our company has 100% guarantee for all of our products. So if there's something, that's one thing I love about our company is that if you aren't sure about a certain color you've chosen, or it's not necessarily working the way you'd like it to, you can definitely reach out to your consultant and get exactly what you want. And they would be happy to work with you to make sure that you're satisfied with your products. You can definitely get your money back, or, trade it out for something that's going to work better for you. So I love that about our company. The other thing that I particularly love to tell people is our products are extremely safe to use. We have over 1,500 patents. with our products, which means that not only are they safe, but they're also very effective. Mary Kay is very innovative in the way they create products for us. They spend a lot of time researching and testing and making sure that they're giving us the best quality on the market. And so when you're using Mary Kay products, you're using them knowing the standards of safety, or even EU, which means about 1,200 more chemicals than the FDA. And so we rise to that standard even though we don't have to. And so I'm very thankful for a company that spends so much time making sure that we have effective and safe products to use. The other thing that I love about our company is that when you support our small businesses, because we are in business for ourselves, but we are definitely not by ourselves. We are backed by the global company, of course, and we have, we're in 40 nations worldwide. And so with that, when you wash your face with some of our products, some of the products, the profits go to our Mary Kay Foundation. And there are, some really important causes that Mary Kay supports that I think are important for people to understand. We've given over $60 million in funding to help end domestic violence. We have also given over $28 million to researchers to help find a cure for cancers that affect women. And so when you're using our products, you're not only being socially responsible, but you're also very environmentally responsible, because we have a zero waste facility, a corporate recycling program. We've been doing that for a while. So Mary Kay is also a debt-free company. And so I think that it's important for you to know that you're working with a company that is a good steward of the money that they do make. And they're just making sure that we have safe, effective products and that they're giving back to the community. And so I was happy to share with you today. So I know you guys are all here for the main event, though, the Smokey Eye. So I am super excited to turn you over to the beautiful and super talented Natalie.
Awesome! Who's ready for some Smokey Eye? Okay, so I'm going to adjust my camera here a little bit. So I had to be on my phone for this event because of some Wi-Fi issues. And so I'm seeing this little bitty. So we're going to see how this goes. And you can see that I already have one eye done. Okay. And I'm going to show you my little palette here with all of the colors. Okay. So let me see. I have 8 colors here. We're only using 7. And you're like, 7's a lot. Well, Smokey Eye is just really super extra, right? It is a lot of colors, a lot of blending, a lot of building colors. You can't just go into a Smokey Eye and put black on and expect it to look good. You have to start with some browns, and then you're building the deep colors. And so that's what we're going to do. And so I am using our all over eye color brush. This is the bomb. This is my favorite because this will apply the color and it also blends. So you don't have to have 2 brushes to do one thing. And so I am going into Biscotti. Yep, we're backwards. This is going to be interesting, guys. I don't know if you've ever done makeup in a phone, but so I am just doing this right under the eyebrow. And you don't see it so much, but you see it over here, okay? Because that creates some separation between the dark and the light. And actually, when you do a light color under your brow, it gives the illusion of a lift. And so that's really awesome. And I'm also not using sparkle. Anything sparkle under your lid is okay when you're 12, not okay when you're 30 and above. It just kind of ages us a little bit. I think my brow came off a little bit. Okay. All right. So that's Biscotti. And so now what we're going to do, and this is going to probably seem a little bit weird, but we're actually going to do the crease first, and then we're going to go into the lid. Okay. Because you can see the crease is where it's the darkest. And so we're going to start there first. Okay. So now the color I'm going to use is called Cinnabar, which is my favorite brown. It's like a red, a really rich red brown. And this is going to be very interesting here. Okay, so what we're doing here is a windshield wiper motion. Okay. And I'm just going back and forth. That's all I'm doing, literally. Okay. Now you want to be careful when you're doing a smoky eye or any eye look that you only want to go about 3/4 of the way in with your color. If I were to bring these dark colors into this area and bring it too far, then you're going to look like you're really dark through here. And we all tend to be dark in that area, and we don't want to accentuate that, right? So I'm just bringing this color. And so this is our base color. Now, normally on a day-to-day, I love this color. It's my favorite, but if I was going more neutral, I wouldn't start with this color. I would start with a lighter color and then build. But since we're going smoky, we're going all in. Okay, so that's the Cinnabar. That looks pretty darn good. And now we're going to go into Merlot. So Merlot is another one of my favorite colors. It's a really deep purple. Let me show you guys. So this one right here is Merlot. It's a deep matte purple. If you don't have it, you need it. Everybody can wear purple. And we're literally just going right over that brown. Okay. And so it's making it a lot darker, a lot deeper. But do you see how we built that color? Okay. So our awesome Rebecca is posting these pictures. And so at the top of the screen, you can actually see the colors that we're using. And we will, at the end of this, we will post the colors and things that we used tonight. Along with some of our specials. So windshield wiper motion, okay? Lots and lots and lots of blending. I always say, especially with the smoky eye, start out with less color, because if you've never used Mary Kay eye colors before, they are super crazy pigmented. I mean, crazy pigmented. And so if you're used to using like drugstore eyeshadows, which I used to use before Mary Kay, I use Walmart makeup. So don't feel bad if that's you. But you know, you would do that digging into the color and then put it on. If you do that with Mary Kay eyeshadows, you are going to have color everywhere. So I always say start light. I do light taps with my brush, put it on. And if it's not enough, then you can add more. It's okay. It's okay if you mess it up. I always say eyeshadow it's not like getting a bad tattoo. It's not permanent and you could take it off, but I don't like to do my makeup twice. So I always say less is more, and then you build that color. And that's the basis of doing a smoky eye, is you're building those colors. Okay. So I think as far as I can tell, that looks pretty dang good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into mahogany. So that's this deeper brown. I would say it's a sister color of Cinnabar. It's just a tad bit deeper. Okay. And we're coming into this outer corner. Sometimes I will call this area like a triangle, because it's like a little triangle. Okay. Whenever I'm doing a smoky eye, I'm always doing the really deepest part in this outer corner area. Trying to get a little closer because it's kind of hard to see here. And I'm bringing it up into the crease, but only on that outer corner. Okay. So now you can see that's a lot darker. Okay. We're just deepening it up. All right. And then I'm taking this brush. And the beautiful thing, what I'm doing in between is I have a paper towel, and as I'm changing colors, I'm wiping those colors out so that I'm not transferring colors where I don't want them, especially when you're working with dark colors. And so now I'm just tapping to make sure those blend, because you don't want a line of one color from the other. It's not a good look. I'm going to have to use my mirror down here for just a second. Oh, that's much better. I can see what I'm doing. If you guys have never done makeup in a phone or computer screen, it's very, very interesting. Okay. All right. I think we got that pretty good. So now we're going to do something really fun. This is way easier. And I will tell you guys, if you are not comfortable like doing all this blending, you could just pick 2 or 3 colors and start with that and get the technique down and then start adding. The more you do it, I mean, it's like getting on a bike. The more you do it, the more practice you get, the better you're going to get at it. Okay, so now we are going to go into Stormy. So Stormy is this kind of, it looks like a gray taupey color, but it's super duper shimmery, okay? And I'm grabbing quite a bit of that, and I'm going to tap it into that lid. Okay. Tapping it in. And guys, don't forget, I cannot see your comments because I'm on my phone, but definitely be asking questions and comments, because you get into our drawing for free products every time you comment. So keep them coming. And I know that the girls will be answering questions as you have them. Okay. All right. So that's Smoky Quartz. You can kind of see that. Okay. All right. So that part was super simple. And so now what we're going to do, in the picture that we posted, it has a little bit of sparkle. This is shimmery, but it has like a white sparkle. And so we're going to go into Smoky Quartz, which is this color here. It's kind of a silvery, whitish, shimmery color. And I'm not going to use very much, just a little bit. And we are going to pat this. I'm not swiping it because I'm just doing it in this middle section, which is kind of the new fad right now, is doing like a pop of color or shimmer right in the middle of the lid. And it really makes those eyes really pop. You can't tell at the moment, but it's there. Okay. All right. And so let's see here. I think the last color we're going to do, we're almost done with the color, is we are going to do crystalline. Okay. So crystalline is this color here. It's basically a white shimmery color. Okay. And we're going to do this inner corner here. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to wrap up with eyeliner, and then the girls are going to come back on and they're going to do some mascara with us. And so you can see on this lid, I did a really heavy eyeliner just because this smoky look really called for it. And so what I'm using is our standard Mary Kay black eyeliner. That's all this is. It's kind of a buttery eyeliner. Okay. And ooh boy, this is going to be okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Back up. I forgot something on my eyes here. So sorry. Okay. I forgot to do, I rarely do this. I'm going to do Cinnabar under the lid. I don't do smoky too often, so I usually just do a little bit of eyeshadow. So that's Cinnabar, and then I'm going to do the Smoky Quartz, which is that shimmery silvery color right underneath it. Okay. All right, so that's that. So now I'm going to go in with eyeliner. Now, normally I don't, like I said, I don't do eyeliner all the way under, but for this look, it's super dramatic. So I'm just going for it. So I'm doing this in the inner lid. Okay, inner lid. And then I was planning on tight lining a little bit, which is, it's the inner lid on the top. I'm not going to do that too much because I can't see too good, but it definitely makes it look a lot more poppy. Where the darkness is here is the underneath. Okay. So I did that with our regular eyeliner. Okay. And now this is my baby. So this is our liquid eyeliner pen. This is waterproof. This is my favorite. And so it has like a felt tip on it. So it doesn't run. It stays all day. And this baby lasts forever. Whew. Okay. So I'm doing a wingtip here. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. Okay. So when you're doing a wingtip, that's literally, even over here, I'm just taking it and I'm just making a line in this outer corner. Okay. And it doesn't have to be crazy. I'm going to have to use my mirror here, girls, because this is, I can't see very well. And so then I'm just doing a thin line, okay, on the top. I love this eyeliner because it is just so easy to put on. Okay. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Yeah, okay. It definitely, in this picture, in this video, looks like it's darker down here. It's not really, but okay. So that's that. And then as the girls are going to be doing some mascara here in just a minute, I will add the mascara to that and finish the look. But this is what the finished look is going to look like. And like I said, it just takes practice. And so I want to share with you guys really quickly how you can help your beauty consultant. Okay, so Liz mentioned that this is our final 4. This is the last month of our seminar year. This is where big goals happen. And I know that your consultant has a big goal this month. And so we're so excited. And so How you can help her is by being a face for her. So you're doing that tonight by being on a live event. But we would love to have you on her next event. We're definitely doing things every single week. And so if you are willing to hop on another event and grab some of your best girlfriends, on the next event, I want you guys to comment the word yes. Okay. When you comment yes, that you will grab some friends on the next event. Most of them are virtual right now, so that's fun. You get an extra 5 entries into the prize drawing. So we're super excited. I hope that was super helpful and informative. And I am going to pass it on to Nicole.
Yay! All right. Hey, you guys, are you having so much fun? Okay, so I've got to hear, like, what has been your favorite part so far of this whole event? Like, what have you been like, oh my gosh, I learned this and it's so awesome. I want you to comment it because I love the interaction. I've been watching you guys and texting a little bit on there. It's so fun. Okay, so I'm going to show you lash primer and mascara. And actually, I am using a very special mascara. Does this look familiar to anyone? Look at this. Okay, it's our Lash Love Panorama. It's like our brand new limited edition. It's a really big deal, so I'm going to show you how to use it today as well. And I'm just so pumped. And you guys, keep commenting. Look at all those yeses. Thank you so much for being willing to let your consultant borrow you. And you guys, you can grab some friends because there are people that you have access to that you know that she maybe doesn't have access to. She doesn't know them. So you can grab some people to really help her get to her face's goal. And just by doing that, she's going to have something fun and free for you. I promise you that. She's going to have a gift. So let's start with our lash primer, okay? So does anyone know why you use lash primer? Okay, primers are so important, and here is why. Primer, I love that. I saw the OMG Love Panorama. I love that. You're like, yes, it's my favorite right now. It is. So lash primer is really going to make such a difference, you guys, with how our makeup looks, how our mascara looks. So it's going to really brush out the lashes. It's going to coat them really well. So it's got this really fancy brush and it looks clear. So it's not something that you can really see. But I love all your comments. Keep saying what you love about this. This is so fun. So this is going to coat the lashes really well. I'm going to go ahead and start. And it's also going to prime them so that it separates your lashes really well. I like to go on top as well. And it's just going to kind of get the mascara or get the lashes ready for mascara because we want them to look pretty. We want the mascara to stay on. Does anybody ever get that problem where your mascara kind of runs down here and it has that issue like by the end of the day? This is your answer to that, okay? This is your answer. Lash primer is where it's at. Primers do everything. I mean, face primer, eye primer, lash primer. If you think like, oh, I probably don't need a primer, that's a lie because you do. You need a primer for everything. Okay, so we're going to do our panorama next, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I know the girls are doing some other ones, so after I finish mine, we're going to zoom out. You're going to see their other ones that they're doing and how those look on their eyes, but I'm going to show you up close and personal how to use this panorama. It's so awesome. Okay, and you guys, this is limited edition, so I want to make sure that if you want some of this from your consultant, you need to probably buy like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had customers buy multiples because they're like, oh my gosh, when are they going to sell out? We don't know. So we're like, get them while you can, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this. There's 3 points of application, okay? So the brush, hopefully you can see it because it looks like, I like this. Jill inspired me on another event on Quarantine Queens. It's a mustache. What do you think? Do I look good at the mustache? No. The answer is no, okay? Okay, so we are going to start with, do you see how this, when I twist it, it's like kind of curved there. When I go back this way, it's straight, okay? So you're going to start with the straight side, okay? Straight side. And we are going to apply this first all over the lashes. And no, Jill, I see your yes, and the answer is no, I do not need a mustache. I don't know how many times I need to tell you. We talk about this every day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. She's actually never told me I needed a mustache, but it would be really funny if that was like a common thing we were talking about. Okay, so I did my first coat. I'm going to come back over here to this side with this. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just done one eye. Okay, it's okay. We're going to come back here and then I'll do the other eye. We're going to do the curvy side, okay? And we're going to go back over it with the curvy side. All right. And we're going to get a really nice coat. And I love this. This is so fun. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. It does take a couple applications. Like the way you do it is like a couple ways. But I'm telling you, it's worth it because your eyes look amazing. And you know what's funny? My sister, let me tell you the last thing and then I'll share it. Okay, see this little pointy part right here? The third step is this. You're going to come back and you're going to just do this. And what this part does is fans out the lashes really nicely. And it's so funny, you guys. I can tell when someone's wearing Fanorama now because I've worn it so many times. My sister and I went out to lunch and I looked at her and she sat down. I said, "You're wearing Fanorama." She's like, "I am." I'm like, "It looks so good." Like, I just love it so much. Yes, we put the lash primer on first. That's a great question. I usually like do it right away because I just have always done that and it stays on really well. So I'm going to go back over here on the curvy side because as you can see, I did not finish up this eye yet. And then I'm going to touch up with the last bit, which is just the end. So like I said, the process is when you get your Fanorama, because I know you guys are going to get some of this before it sells out because you don't want to miss out on this. It's like really good and it's limited edition. But you are going to do straight side, curved side, pointy side. Okay? That's how you remember. Straight side, curvy side, pointy side. All right? Okay, and then lastly, I am going to actually spray with finishing spray. This is the last product I'm talking about today. And check out my eyelashes. Like, do you see them? Like, aren't they awesome? Like, I'm going to tell you something. Like, mascara makes, like, such a difference. Did you just see what I look like before I put this on? Like, I look like I don't have any lashes. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom! It's amazing, right? So I am going to go ahead and use this, which is our finishing spray. Now, this is similar to, but not to be mistaken for hairspray for your face. I'm not saying put hairspray on your face. It's something that's designed to lock in your face makeup, just like we use hairspray to lock in our hair. Okay, it's the same kind of concept. So you're going to hold it about 12 inches from your face, and you're literally going to spray 3 times. Make sure you close your eyes. Beautiful. It's like you're in the movies. That's how it feels when you spray yourself. And then you come out and you're like, ah, look at me, I look amazing. Okay, so that's the last of our makeup. Okay, so let me finish up here by sharing a couple things. So first off, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. I forgot about that. Let's zoom out and see the other girl's mascara. Okay, so tell us, what did you guys use? You hold up your mascara and I'll share. Hold up your mascara tube. Okay, we have Lash Love, love it, Lash Love, similar to what we're doing today, but it's like the same kind of formula, but it's just a different brush. So it doesn't have all the fancy brush. And then Natalie, did you do Lash Intensity? Ooh, both. She did both. Isn't that so fun? I love it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, just look at it. I should have had her do like everything, like also the mascara, because look how amazing she looks.
Well, and I'll tell you, the Lash Intensity thickens mine up. My lashes are blonde and little bitty, and like, look at those.
Looks amazing.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. All right. So I love that. So we have so many mascaras. We have several different options. We also have like Ultimate Mascara. There they are right there on the screen. Look at that. If you're looking for volume, length, definition, waterproof, there's so many other options as well. And like I said, Fanorama is one that if you really like how this looks and how it was applied, I would get that one ASAP. Okay, ASAP. All right, so real quick, I'm going to share with you a little bit about just some things that I love about a Mary Kay business, okay? So I always love to share a couple top tips about a Mary Kay business, like the things that I love the most that I feel like most people want to know if they were considering a Mary Kay business. And so I'm going to share those. And so I want you to listen with your ears wide open. I don't want you to prejudge it and think, oh my gosh, Mary Kay is not for me, so I'm going to tune out or I'm going to check off. Because here's the deal. You never know. There's 3 types of Mary Kay girls that come in, and one of those is just for her own discount. So if you are a girl who likes a discount and you see the value of half price versus full price, I want you to stick with me, okay? And you may know someone that would be great at Mary Kay or really needs some extra money or something like that. So here's the top 3 things I think consultants should know. 1, we make a 50% commission, okay? 50% discount. That's what that means. So how that works is, and I love sharing this whenever you're a customer, because like just like I think Natalie was sharing, no, it was Tiffany. I think we both said this. You're making such a difference just when you wash your face with Mary Kay with a small business in your community. And so let's say you love the Panorama, which by the way is $16. Okay, so it's 16. So you pay 16 for your Panorama. $8 of every Panorama your consultant buys or sells, she gets to keep in her pocket immediately, right? $8 goes to order that. So half goes to order it, the other half goes in her pocket. And so that's how that 50% commission works. Isn't that awesome? And so I love that because as a customer, if you decide to stay a customer, that you're making a big impact into somebody's life, right? It's not just like you're going to a store to buy something random. Who knows who's driving a Ferrari? Who knows, right? This time you're impacting a small business in your community. The second thing I love is that we have support and sisterhood and community. I don't know about you, but I love being a part of a tribe. And if you're a consultant, I want you to comment your favorite thing about being a part of a Mary Kay tribe, okay? Comment, because we want to see what you love about the sisterhood, because it's a big deal. And so I know, especially where we're at right now and just in our world and everything going on, we've been at home for a long time. We need each other. And so I love just that bond of women that we have, just being a part of something bigger than you, going for goals with people that are stretching themselves. And then also having someone that's a business coach. You don't have to figure it out by yourself in Mary Kay. You have people all alongside you, and you have a coach that's specifically assigned to you to say, what do you want to get out of Mary Kay? I'll match that. So I love that as well. And then the third thing is the starter kit. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to have Rebecca put on the picture because it's just too good not to show you. And then I'll talk. So we have 3 options of a starter kit. This is one I want to highlight first. So this is our $100 starter kit. Okay. In Mary Kay, I call it a Barbie kit because even if you're somebody who loves the product and you're like, 50% sounds good, I may be able to sell to a couple of friends and family. Like, this is something amazing. This kit is like, I always call it a Barbie kit in your bathroom. Worst case scenario, you get all these products that are listed here and you paid $100, right? So I love that. And then right now we have 2 other options as well. We have a $30 e-start kit. So right now the company, and this is the last month they're doing it. So this is something that you cannot take advantage of after this month, okay? eStart, you can start with you get a personal website, you get the ability to run credit cards, lots of digital resources for only $30. And that way you can put your toe in the water and say, I don't know. We've had so many people doing that lately. And then the third option is our double kit. We get, and this is all of them kind of displayed here. It's in my opinion, the best starter kit plus eStart. So you get a $100 kit, $30 kit together. So the website, all the products, it's just like, I'm telling you, it's like Christmas when it comes in the mail. I know my new consultants on here, I see some of them, they're going to tell you, like, it's like Christmas. And so I love that. And I'm going to tell you just the 3 people I think that join Mary Kay. The first one is a smart shopper. So the smart shopper is somebody who is like, you know what, I would love to get half price off my own products because I like a deal. My theme is if it's free, it's for me. Anybody else? Okay. So that's my theme. So the first one is a smart shopper, somebody who just sees the value of, you know what, if I could get half price off and maybe have, a small customer base of maybe 3 to 5 family and friends that could buy from me, makes sense because I like a lot of the products. That's the first one. The second one is someone who wants a side hustle. This is someone who is like, I love what I'm doing. Maybe you're working full time. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom like I was, but I needed some extra income. And I thought if I could make a little bit of money, even $500 a month, $700 a month, it was the way I paid for Christmas presents the first year I joined, that would go so far. So that's the side hustle girl. And then the third person that joins Mary Kay is someone who's like, I want big girl money, right? I want to make big girl money. I want to drive a free car on half the hours that typical people are working full-time careers, and most of those are outside the home. In Mary Kay, we get to do a lot from home. We do so much virtually. So I just love that there's so many options to join Mary Kay, right? And so if you've ever thought about it, I just want to encourage you. This is our final month of the seminar year. And so we're giving away a bonus. Get excited. Okay. I need like a drum roll. I don't know, that's not possible right now, but right now we are offering a sign-on bonus. So if you are somebody who's been thinking about it, or even if you're like, hey, this is the first time I've heard about it, but it makes sense. Like I've spent $100 on accident at Target, maybe just driving by Target, like $100 flies out your window. Has that ever happened to anybody else? It happens, you know, and it usually doesn't change your life. A good pair of jeans could change your life, but typically not like a Mary Kay business. So I'm going to show you what we're giving for free if you sign up with Mary Kay. All right. Yep. She's got it right there. She's showing you the picture on there. It comes with 5 brushes. So it's got the beautiful case. And I'll show you the live one here too, because I busted it out so I could show you how it works. So it comes with the awesome case that you see there. Okay. Yes, perfect. Awesome case. And then it unzips super sleek. Oh my gosh, super sleek. Do you see how thin it can fit anywhere, like in your, like anywhere. So if you've ever been like, even if you're not a makeup girl, because I wasn't before Mary Kay, you need a good set of brushes to start learning with, because it kind of helps you when you mess up, because you're like, it still looks pretty good because I have good brushes, right? And if you are a makeup girl, you know how important the brushes are. So it opens like this. It has our 3 brushes here that are eye brushes, and then it has a little kind of cover, and then it has our bigger brushes here. So it comes with the big fluffy brushes as well. And it's just so fun and compact and awesome. So if you do order your kit, and then there you go. You get a free brush set for doing that. So your consultant will give you more details about that. And she's also going to send you a survey. So I wanted to mention that too. And we're just so glad you got on tonight. I know let's fan out and see all 3 of us so I can see my sisters who are rocking it out. Oh my gosh, weren't they amazing? Oh, we had so much fun, didn't we? So to end, I just want to tell you thank you, and know that your consultant's going to send you a survey, and it's worth 10 extra entries. So make sure you fill that out. That's the only way she can count you as a face and know you are for sure on. So we really would appreciate it if you would. And that's your entries. You're going to get lots of entries, and from all the things you posted as well. So thank you so much for joining us. You guys want to say bye? I'll mute myself.
Bye, guys. Thanks for being on.
Are we going to announce our winners for the
online?
Oh,
yes. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you did that. Oh, okay. There's our first winner, Elizabeth Reed. Woo! All right. So Elizabeth won the eyeliner brush. The eyeliner brush. Yay, Elizabeth! Okay, and then we got one more winner, Pat Swaltz. Woohoo! Woo! Yay! Okay, so Pat won an eye primer. Yay! Okay, so we're going to be doing the last 2 giveaways on the 21st. Okay, so we're going to give some more people more time, and make sure you do your survey as soon as you're done tonight, because it'll be fresh in your head, and that way it's you don't forget, because that's how you get a lot of entries. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Have an awesome night, and make sure you check in with your consultant. Bye.